In this video, we are going to be talking about some upcoming hot NFTs, some NFT dramas, as well as some major updates on some of our favorite projects. So the first thing I want to talk about is going to be the Azuki Beanz. Now, we talked about them before, and a lot of people have mixed feelings, right? Some people are like, I paid 5 Ethereum for this like stupid bean, right? And other people are like, oh my God, the beans are genius. So let me go ahead and give you my perspective on this, right? So as you can see, we have this little bean character. A lot of people were disappointed with how it looks. A lot of people are like, oh my God, this is the next best thing since sliced bread. And believe it or not, in my opinion, this is actually very smart. So this guy over here wrote a thread why he thinks like Bean kind of looks like the characters from like Line and Sanrio and things like that. So he's drawing comparisons to like Hello Kitty is this huge brand. They have this little egg guy over here that I've seen, and you know, all these other different characters are actually very big in Asia and also in Western countries as well. So they do follow a similar aesthetic, and a lot of people already do like it, right? And so by Azuki creating this bean, you know, they already hit the anime market. Now they're hitting the mainstream, like people who like Asian cute kind of stuff market, right? Which is like billions of dollars of value, you know? You can see over here that Line, basically the mobile app where you chat with your friends, makes over $270 million just from selling stickers. Memes is really huge in culture these days, and like if you're able to control the memes and you're able to monetize memes, then that's a lot of money, right? So if like the beans become so synonymous to like NFT culture, it's like the lion bear to NFTs, then that's a $1 billion company potentially, right? And check this out. Japan's top messenger app Line launches their own NFT platform. So it makes sense that Azuki would kind of go for that model and kind of be ahead of the curve before everybody else, right? Because Line is literally going to compete with them in the future. And if we look at the Line NFT website, their website is actually already operational, right? They have soft drink brands in here. I don't know who these guys are because it's all Japanese, but then I'm sure there's like a lot of popular people here and they're selling these NFTs. So I think if you are thinking about buying a bean, I'm not saying it's a good time to buy or a bad time to buy. I'm just saying that when you look at the long-term analysis of things, could this bean potentially be like a very large brand that's integrated with NFT meme culture? That's a very big possibility, especially because Azuki is one of the most popular NFT projects in the world right now. And by the way, if you want to talk about NFTs and get the latest alpha for free, we actually have a free Discord, the Parallax Discord. Link is in the description. In that Discord, I actually do some crazy giveaways. I've given away imaginary ones, Ivy Boys we just did the other day, Project PXN, Nanoverse Phase 2, NFT keys. So a lot of crazy giveaways. Probably the best Discord channel for giveaways that is for free, meaning you don't have to buy anything, there's no subscription, absolutely free. So go ahead and check it out and learn more about what we're doing over there. Now we're going to stay in the Japanese world and we are going to be talking about the next project, which is going to be Megami. So the artist of Megami is this guy, this artist I really like. His name is Naki Saito. Or I'm not Japanese, so I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But essentially, he's like this big YouTuber, almost 1 million subscribers, so huge audience. And he has a certain style of anime art that a lot of people like, right? And he does, so basically he does like these tutorials, show you how to draw, teaching, explaining his insights on like Japanese art. And obviously, if you look at the art, it's actually very good. So now he's moving into his own NFT project, his website. Really, there's just this short trailer for now, kind of showing like what the NFT is going to look like in his specific style. I would say it's pretty good. It's like this painted anime style. And then he creates like these different unique textures for the eyes and like other parts of the body. You can see it's like more examples of this art. For me, I actually probably should hit him up, see if we can get some whitelist opportunities for this. But even without that, you know, I might pick up a couple of these, possibly depending on what the mint price is and how hot it's going to be. But that's something I'm definitely watching out for. So you can join his Discord, check it out, see if you want to learn more. Now, is there any utility to this project? From what I'm saying, not really, right? He's an artist, he's a YouTuber, he probably will create more art in the future. From my understanding, there's no promise of like tokens and tokenomics and things like that. I feel like it's just an artist moving in the NFT space. So if you like anime art, you want to support it, check it out. And by the way, if you want the latest alpha on what I'm thinking about, talking about, make sure to follow me on Twitter at Patrick Dang. We're going to move into another project called Project Kyzen. Now, Project Kyzen is going to be an NFT project that is started by Tom. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his last name. It's a little difficult for me, but Tom B, right? So he's a CEO and co-founder of Impact Theory, which is a very successful YouTube channel talking about like motivation, health, how to become a better person. And so basically about a year ago, he transitioned his entire company to focus on NFTs. I mean, I haven't followed up with this in a while, so it might have changed, but when I listened to his interviews before, he was trying to create like the next like Disney, but for, you know, his own IP. But I believe the theme of what ties all his IP together was some kind of a, I forget exactly what it was, but something about empowerment, becoming a better person, right? That was the whole vibe of it, right? So if you didn't know, he actually launched Impact Theory as a company launched this thing called the Impact Theory's Founder Key. And essentially these are going to be the passes that allow you to get like free NFTs or mintless or whitelist for NFTs. I think there's special benefits for holding it. And so I'm pretty sure like having one of those is going to tie into this Project Kyzen. Now Project Kyzen, they're going for more that anime cyberpunk kind of look, kind of resembling Project PXN a little bit in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, like everyone's kind of using this, right? So like if you look at PXN, they're going for like the Asian, Japanese, anime painted kind of style. Project Kyzen kind of doing the same thing if you think about it. And even before NFTs, we've seen that Magic the Gathering, which is the trading card game, they had the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, right? So it's like basically old hints of Japanese influences combined with like a futuristic world where there's like robots and like swords with like lasers and stuff like that, right? So I think it's just like a common trend that everyone's like picking up on, and they're like, okay, like this is going to be the next best thing that people are going to spend money on. So I think that's why everyone's going after that trend. Doesn't really matter who's first because, you know, there's always someone before all these other people and they just like all like copy from each other. So it is what it is. So far we just kind of get these teasers and things like that. So it's like very Overwatch style-ish. This character kind of reminds me of this guy with the fist, but like, you know, League of Legends also have that one character with the fist as well. So it's like, you know, they all borrow from each other, right? So far, you know, if I go on their website, it's not really much news or anything you can look at. It's just like, you know, you enter your email address and that's pretty much it. But because Impact Theory, Tom's YouTube channel has like 2.7 million subscribers, I'm pretty sure they can get a lot of attention to their project. And because they are 5,000 holders of the founder's key, you know, those are basically the customers of this new project. So as long as they can do like the whitelist giveaways and like already leverage their current audience, pretty sure like a lot of volume will come into this. How successful will it be? I don't know, because there's not a lot of information on what their plans are in terms of like, are they building a game, movie, metaverse IP? Is there going to be whatever, right? So not a lot of news yet, but it's just like giving you guys a heads up in case you want to check it out. So the last project that we're going to be covering is going to be 88 Dynasty, which is like these little dragons over here. And what's really interesting is that there's some drama surrounding this. People are just like sharing rumors with me, so I don't know like what is the fact because I couldn't really find it online. But the contract was weird where it was charging more people money than the actual mint price that they said. So it's kind of weird because it's like they only sold, you know, 2,704, so it's not as much money as they thought they would make. And then from there, are the founders going to use all of that money to build the project? I don't even know, right? Do they even have enough money to build everything that they promised? I don't know either. And it seems like the floor price, according to Icy Tools, has been dropping quite a lot because there's a lot of FUD going on. So yeah, so I think, you know, regardless of what happened here, it's going to be difficult for them to make a rebound because they don't have as much money as they wanted to build their project. And of course, if the founders want to take profit from the project as well, which most people will do, that's totally normal. Then it's like, if they take the profit, like how much is left over to build a good project for all the things that they promised? Not really sure. So as we were editing this video, there has been some recent announcements about what's been going on with all the FUD and things like that. So there has been an official announcement by 88 Dynasty that just came out about an hour ago. But essentially they want to talk about what's going on with these rug claims, right? So there's been a lot of this speculation about like this person coin taking out money from the treasury and things like that. But they are letting us know that that is just not true. And actually the whole thing is actually just a miscommunication, and this whole thing just snowballed into like something bigger than it really was. And you know, long story short, you can go on the article and read it yourself, but summarize it real quick. Everybody here on the team has good intentions. It's just that there are certain bonuses that were supposed to be paid, and it was just miscommunicated on when those bonuses were supposed to be paid, and people thought things that weren't necessarily true. So in the end, everybody did what they were supposed to do. It's just they miscommunicated, and then it just turned into this big drama and FUD. And of course, media loves FUD, and it's what gets the clicks. And I guess in some ways that if I talk about it, it also gets clicks as well, right? But I just want to set the record straight and give you guys as much factual information as possible based on what I can find online. But it seems like this company or this project says they are looking to build for the long term. And yes, they had a rocky start. Maybe they didn't mint out as many NFTs as they wanted. Maybe they had a lot of FUD in the beginning, but that doesn't mean they're not going to be successful. It just means it's a little more difficult in the beginning. So I just want to let you guys know that. And if this is a project that you support, definitely check them out because I think it's important to set the record straight and have all the facts there before you actually make a decision. And by the way, if you are watching this video right when it came out, we're actually doing a live AMA in my Discord, so make sure to check that out. We do AMAs every single week talking about what's going on in the market, some alpha, our upcoming NFT project, how to get more involved in that. And at the end, we always do a little freestyle rap if you're into that. So if you want to make sure you join the AMAs, join the Discord. Link is in the description. Also follow me on Twitter if you want the latest alpha. With that said, my name is Patrick Dang, and I will see you guys in the next one.